So Biomerics has been in business for over 30 years, and we are the leading vertically integrated medical device contract manufacturer in the interventional space. We manufacture complex metal and plastic components and subassemblies, all the way through to advanced catheters, steerables with image guidance. And we leverage our 13 sites and 12 centers of excellence across the US, Latin America, and Europe. And the goal is to provide vertically integrated, cost-effective solutions for our customers. So our customers may bring us an idea or a concept, a drawing, sometimes a CAD model, and our business development team, along with our subject matter experts, will review and propose the best manufacturing options, material selections, and tolerances for the project. And we really view this as a teaching moment for our customers. It's very rewarding to provide a technical solution with a customer, which more often than not leads to a referral across the customer organization. So robotic systems have become increasingly more complex in nature, and they not only detect, but they also treat at the site. And this has allowed Biomerics to use existing core technologies such as extrusion, braiding, stamping, molding, and laser processing to develop complex components and subassemblies. And for the most part, these are miniature and complex in nature. While many of our products have multiple stamping, machining, and overmolding process steps and components, and our engineers work closely with each other to reduce the development cycle, and this typically avoids any kind of finger pointing you would see with external manufacturing partners. There's been many cases where our customers have approached us and they just can't get their stamped and overmolded assembly to meet the print tolerances. And when we take a closer look at that, we find they've actually subcontracted a portion of that process out to an external vendor. The key thing really is to make sure that both processes are tightly controlled, ideally under one roof. Well, the point of differentiation really is the fact that we can manufacture both metal and plastic components under one roof. We have engineers working side by side, and that's really the idea to bring the customer's project to reality. Right? Many times you'll design a metal part and a molded part, bring them together. It's very, very complicated, tolerance stacks and things like that. We have our team working together closely. You can debug it real time under one roof. That is that most of our competition don't do that. They have different capabilities in different sites. We have it all under one roof. That's the advantage. There have been significant improvements in dexterity and precision. Surgeons are actually performing more intricate and accurate procedures. And from a Biomerics perspective, this means more miniaturization in components and assemblies and higher levels of repeatability in the manufacturing processes, which leads to a broader range of surgical options and improved patient outcomes. So many suppliers offer component-level products only and lack the capability to integrate multiple components into the finished product. It's essential to partner with a supplier who can support the vertical integration process and reduce that time to market. And Biomerics has a long history in vertical integration of microassemblies, stereoplane endoscopic shafts, combined with the flexibility and torqueability for robotic surgery. Biomerics develops many prototype and pre-production tooling and processes to bring proof of concept samples to the market, and this allows for design iterations also. The challenge becomes when the customer wants to mass produce components once they've locked in a design. So we have to be thinking about scale at that point in time, and then we'll transfer our learnings into the production tooling and allow for the ease of design change in the future. Well, we stay in the forefront of innovation by making sure we have all the top-of-the-line equipment, our subject matter experts on our sites in each location, so we stay ahead of the game and the competition. Virtual reality allows the surgeons to sharpen their skills pre-surgery, which results in minimizing errors and also improves the overall patient experience On the augmented reality side, this is a huge benefit because surgeons can actually overlay the digital footprint or pre-op scans onto the anatomy of the patient during the procedure, and it enables precision planning and helps the surgeon visualize any critical or problem areas real time. There are guidelines in place, quality management systems, FDA guidance, and ethical and safety standards for design and manufacture. Any component or assembly design in the robotic surgery space must consider all of these, including any human factors. When you look at the surgical robotic market, it's growing over 20% year over year, and it's estimated to be around 12.5 billion in 2025. So it's likely that the standards will continue to evolve, but the focus will remain on the safety and the best possible patient outcome. Well, I think the first thing you've got to look at is building the confidence in the customer. Nobody's going to just transfer a project to another site. You have to make sure that the customers understand the capabilities and they believe in the capabilities, and also we have the experience in the transfer team to make sure we can study a line at the customer site, make sure it's transferable, and execute to a predetermined plan. That would start with one of the business development team such as myself visiting with a customer, building relationships, and actually bringing our transfer team on site to the customer location, walking through the process and actually answering most of the questions that the customers may have, because they have a lot of questions about how long it's going to take. So if we can answer all those questions honestly, truthfully, with the expertise, then it certainly goes a long way to giving the customer confidence about moving a project.